sit with me a while. All right. You look so beautiful.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
You always look absolutely beautiful. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, how are you?
Good, good. I had down that you were on Skype, so I'm glad to see you in person. I looked over and I was like, there's Jordan.
I moved here for the month, so I'm here.
We love it.
Thank you.
So Jordan is a designer and she's an influencer and she's our wonderful expert who brings us Kringle Express. Look at what you brought us today.
Yes.
Is this not delightful? It is on sale for less than $40. You're saving $46.83. So you may want to think about this one as a gift to give to someone, because we have our holiday return policy already in place, so you don't have to worry about it at all. Jordan, Kringle Express is our very own collection on QVC, and you bring us everything from bags, those great bags for $19.99, to beautiful collectibles.
Yes, and throws and so much more, but this piece, it just is saying serene. It's serene, it's beautiful. It's really what we expect from Kringle Express when you think about this upscale, beautiful decor for your holidays. So, so cute. So we have two little birds. They're perched up on this branch. This is all completely constructed of resin, all the way from the top to the base. And then you have these pine cones that are surrounding and this glitter finish that is just lovely. So this is not a small piece by any means.
No.
This is about 20 inches, 13.5 in height, and then 7 in width. So if you have something that might be a smaller diameter, maybe you want to place something on your ledge or maybe on the hearth, but you don't have a lot of extra space, this is something that's really beautiful but creates that wow factor.
I love the snow because it looks like freshly fallen snow, and I almost can smell the cold of the snow. I'm going to go ahead. You stay right here. And I'm going to, and there's no way for me to do this because I can't jump over the sofa, keep talking, because I want to get you something else that's coming up from Ebenezer and Company that has that whole pine cone, nature-inspired look.
Yeah, this is just beautiful. And you know what, like I said, this is done in resin, but just look at the detail. You can see all across the bird all of these brush strokes. You can actually see in his beak and around his feathers. There's such great detail here. Oh, I love these together.
Right? With the pine cone, that's what inspired me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I think we see a lot more than ever. I mean, you can decorate any way you want, but more that woodland, nature, earthy, kind of simplistic but beautiful. This is coming up from Ebenezer and Company, and that's all the pine cones. But that large pine cone down here, you really feel the texturing and the texturing on the branch.
Yeah, I'm actually going to turn this just so you can see that texture on the branch right at the ends especially. It's done so, so beautifully. You see every single little brush stroke. This is what we love about Kringle Express. And you really are just bringing the magic of the winter inside your home with these beautiful pine cones. I'm going to turn this around because even if you wanted to set this maybe on a coffee table, you don't have to worry about it being finished only on the front, right?
Yes.
But not on the back. At Kringle Express, we want to make sure that every single side and angle is completely finished, not only for you to enjoy, but for your guests as well.
And it's not overly holiday. I mean, it's just, it's a winter piece.
It is.
That I think would be a lot of fun to have. The expressions on the birds and the idea that their mom is making them, I don't know about you, but I remember growing up, you know, wear your hat. And I was like, that hat was off by the time I was at the end of the block.
Keep your ears under, right? Keep your ears under, Mom would say.
But there you can see how cute they look. They're just absolutely adorable, and the way that their little tails are up in the air, so they're happy little birds.
Yes, look at the detail on the hat. I love the hats because, you know, I think about my grandmother who would knit, and then you see that texture there in the resin. This one is knit here with that mint green, and then the other just has that little sparkle of blue, like the freshly fallen snow. I think it's just absolutely lovely, and it's almost a more elevated piece.
Yeah, I agree. And it's that kind of piece that you could put out after you take down your Thanksgiving decorations and keep out all winter long until you know, decorate for spring and if you celebrate Easter. But you could do so many things with this. I would put maybe fairy lights down here and some faux snow if you wanted to do that. Or you could do pine cones around the base. And that's all it's going to need because it has height to it. Do you see that? These do not come off. The birds do not come off, so you don't have to worry about that at all. But it's a very impressive piece.
It's very impressive. And even when you look at the feathers, like I mentioned earlier, and then the branches, my favorite part of this entire piece, look at the little toes, the little feet. You can just see every single detail. And it just makes you kind of fall in love with these two little guys. They're darling, but it does say just winter. It doesn't say a specific holiday, and I think that means you can leave this out for several months.
Yeah, and you'll definitely get your money's worth. You know, we're sitting on a sofa, but if there was a sofa table behind us, you'd be able to see this because of the measurements that you were talking about.
Absolutely.
Or on your, if you wanted to go ahead and put it on your mantelpiece, or, you know, on an entryway table. It has a really nice presence to it, and it's that organic, the woodland, the simplicity of it, and of course that sparkle.
And that sparkle, and I love that. I love incorporating sparkle into my decor, and this is that sparkle that even when you touch this, you don't have a lot of glitter that's coming off. It is such a well-made piece and so beautiful.
And you could go out and just forage in your own front yard. I mean, I have a tree, I don't even know what kind it is, but it has those pokey seed pods.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
So bring them in and spray them gold or spray them white and roll them in a little glitter, and you could put those around here if you wanted to do that, and that didn't cost you anything
Look
extra.
at all these ideas.
Yes, we're full of them.
We are full of them.
I will see you back in a little bit.
I will be here.
Okay.
Thanks so
much,
much,
Jordan. I appreciate it. It's H2 3.